There are many taboos around the issue of violence against gender-based violence. The most common being domestic violence, as it is considered a private matter. In addition to other forms of violence, such as physical, psychological, stalking, FGM, early forced marriage, and marital rape, which they don't consider it at all. Also, unfortunately, the honor crimes that are still practiced in our Arab homeland. According to UN Women report, at least 37% of women in the Middle East and North Africa has experienced some kind of violence that was increased during the pandemic of COVID-19 that usually affected women more than the others. Data and information in the South Mediterranean region are still lacking. It is difficult to rely on data and information on violence against women because they are incomplete, and there are many cases that have not reported. Culture of silence in Arab, especially in Arab countries, is dominant. Many women and girls who experienced violence still lack access to equal services and encounter barriers in access to justice. The legislation itself is not sufficient, unfortunately, to combat all forms of violence against women and girls. In most of the Arab world, they have, law for domestic violence only. Also, the civil societies organization that were supported by the Council of Europe aims at strengthening the implementation process. Based on their experience, we are activists, in a human right-based approach, and the principles of international instruments and recommendation of Istanbul Conventions that we all trained on it, which provide practical guidance on how to implement and coordinate and a multi-sectorial approach in protection on ground. Yes, it is very important to have discussion at the regional level because networking at regional level is very vital, and we have to benefit from the different experience gained from the pressure group, and to build together alliances, to unify campaigns with one voice and one messages in order to influence policies, to formally and seriously confront the issue of gender-based violence.